Some of my fondest memories of being a kid are sitting at home, watching Cartoon Network and eating a big bag of crisps. Those are some of your fondest memories. Yes, did I stutter? Seriously, cartoons opened up my mind in a way that not much else did. And I am very thankful for growing up on the cartoons that I did. They were very strange and weirdly suggestive and clearly not for kids, but I loved them nonetheless. I would watch, eat, sleep, breathe, drink cartoons, and most importantly, draw. I loved to draw me some cartoons. I used to make little comic books about Super Mario and Dexter's Lab and all sorts. If I can find them somewhere in the attic, then that's a whole nother video waiting to happen. But for today, we're gonna be drawing Cartoon Network characters entirely from memory. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. So our memory drawing adventures begin here. Song for Saturday has suggested Dee Dee from Dexter's Lab. Do I remember Dee Dee as a character? Absolutely. Do I remember how to draw her? No. So, Dee Dee, sister of Dexter, the titular character of Dexter's Lab. I seem to be remembering a kind of a football-shaped head. I may be misremembering this for Hey Arnold. So far, not bad. A little bit Powerpuff Girl-esque, I know, but let's keep going. Big eyes. Big Brian Lee O'Malley type of eyes. Let's give her a little ooh, what does this button do? Expression on the face. Okay, not too nightmarish just yet. Yeah, spoiler alert, I still can't draw hands. Wasn't there like a specific type of bear or something she had? Or am I misremembering that as something else? She was into like bears or something. Oh, there was something like maybe rats or something. This is horrible, this is really horrible. I'm gonna try and clean up these lines and see what we get. And done. So this seems to be where we have landed for Dee Dee. A few little things changed along the way. For example, I've given her a longer, larger, more menacing smile. As I remember, she always had that smile. I think this is pretty close. But I might be wrong. Let's have a look. Right, yep. I can see where I've gone wrong, but I can also see where I thought I was going right. You know what? I don't think that's half bad. I don't think it's half good, but I also don't think it's half bad. I don't know, what do you think? Moving on. So next, Alex Nuss suggests the mayor from Powerpuff Girls. All right, let's give this a go. So big nose is what I'm remembering. I'm remembering a big nose. And of course he had that Mr. Monopoly, Julius Pringles-esque mustache. Yes, his name is Julius Pringles. No, I'm serious. Did he wear a monocle? I seem to remember a monocle of sorts. Whoa, Miss Penny, quickly call the Powerpuff Girls. I'm starting to forget a lot of his other features. I know he wore a little hat. Again, I think he just had a small little body and maybe large feet. All right, terrible. Let me clean up the lines and see where we get. Okay, not super fond of where we've ended up here. It's just not what I had in my mind. You know when you visualize something and then you try to draw that something and it turns out looking like this? Yeah, not exactly what we were going for, but let's have a look. His name's just the mayor of Townsville, right? Hey, okay, Look, I can't in any way say that what I've done here is a good drawing, okay? I can't do that. I cannot in good conscience say that. What I can say is, I got all the key features. We got the monocle. Ooh. We got the top hat. Ooh. We got the mustache and a splash of purple in there. Ooh. My guy, you don't look like the mayor of Townsville. You look honestly more like the Monopoly man. God, I want to erase this from history. Can I erase this from history? Oh, yes, I can. Boom. Vero requests the red guy from Cow and Chicken. So the red devil from Cow and Chicken, he walked on his butt a lot. I remember that. I remember a lot of butt walking. Just a very sexually charged, suggestive devil of sorts. Should we do him like facing away a little bit? Maybe we get the butt in. We draw him like facing away, get those butt cheeks in there. I want to kind of do him like Like this, kind of like the I dropped my wiener pose, the universal I dropped my wiener pose. Oh no, oh no. Looking fine, looking lovely. And we're drawing, I'm gonna draw him sitting down as well. I think because he walked a lot on his butt. Now, did he have toes? That is the question. Toes or no toes? The question that will haunt us for centuries. Look, I know this isn't it. However, I'm gonna have a crack at tidying up the lines to see if that can be salvaged. I think it can be salvaged. I think it can be salvaged. Maybe. Ooh, okay. So I think I might have salvaged it by maybe 1%. The other 99%, I've sort of pushed it in the direction of looking like a cursed moomin. So honestly, I don't know what to expect. I don't know where I've gone wrong because I've drawn what I thought was correct. Let's have a look. The red devil, cow and chicken, let's go. What do you look like? Oh boy. Oh man. You can tell that somewhere at the back of my brain, this guy was lodged there with his creepy ass red butt. We were so close yet so far. Next up, Susan has asked for Billy and Mandy, and that is from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Which one do I remember more? Mandy, maybe? Maybe? Let's just start sketching and see where we end up. Very short, they were both very small, weren't they? And I seem to remember one of them had maybe a monobrow? No, this cannot be right. This cannot be right. Look, clearly you can see that I sort of remember. Maybe the monobrow is where we went wrong. Maybe that was a bad intuition. Thick brows though. I do remember very thick brows. Does this help? This doesn't help. This helps nobody. All right, there we go. There's Mandy. Let's draw Billy. Billy. So does he have a hole in his tooth? Am I misremembering him having a hole in his tooth? Again, I think he had a little hat as well. Maybe he grew up to be the mayor of Townsville. So there we have Billy and Mandy. Let me try and clean up these lines and see if I can make them somewhat resemble humans. Right, so hear me out. Halfway through drawing Billy, I seem to remember that Mandy, I think, didn't have a nose. I think they stylized her in quite a simple way, and so she didn't have a nose. Billy is a lost cause. Forget Billy exists. Honestly, I think we're going all in on Mandy here. I think Mandy is somewhat partially, in some way, correct. It's the Grim Adventures of Mandy, for all I'm concerned right now. Okay, I styled Mandy's hair wrong. But we've you know what actually. Look, I know they're pretty bad, but I think clearly these are drawn by someone who once watched Billy and Mandy many years ago. But all we can do now is press on and see what the future holds. And the future holds this. Duncan requests Aku from Samurai Jack. Hey Aku babe, I hear Samurai Jack's lost his sword. Okay, Aku. Big fiery demon, fiery eyebrows, seem to remember. Big angry eyes and horns. He's very horny. He's a very horny demon. Something to this effect. And then he had big green, like a big green Bowser-esque mouth. It's actually just looking a bit like Bowser, to be honest. Body-wise, I can't quite remember other than arms. Well, I suppose he changed his shape and size so often that it's kind of hard to remember exactly like which form I'm drawing. Well, there we go. This is the form we're going with. Maybe I can salvage it. Maybe. I think I remember the color scheme. Let's see what I can do. Okay, so you're probably thinking to yourself, PJ, what is this, a still from Samurai Jack? How did you acquire a frame from Samurai? What, did you purchase that on eBay, maybe? No, this is just something I just whipped up myself in about 30 seconds. When I started coloring it in, it started to look somewhat correct, but somewhat correct is not gonna cut it in animation industry. So, shall we have a look? I don't know if I dare. Aku babe. Okay. My guy looks kind of a bit like a bit of a Bowser scarecrow. So if you took a Bowser and your scarecrow, you fused them together and you put them in a field. It's obviously not correct, but I've got a few colors in the right places. And other than that, I think we need to move on and never speak about this again. Alexa has requested number 3 from Codename Kids Next Door. Okay, I'm trying to remember which of the 5 kids that is. Number 3. All right, let's very roughly sketch this one out because I think I'm gonna need to do some big old major changes when it comes to the inking process. I'm trying to draw, what's the girl's name? It's like Cookie or Kookie. I remember it's something like that. And she wore a big baggy green jumper. Genuinely, I'm so lost without a reference image. Maybe this. It's giving me a migraine. As always, I'll clean up the lines and see what I can get from this. there we maybe have it. I still might have got the complete incorrect character here, but if this is the one I think it is, then I think this is what she looked like. Number 3. Who are you? Oh, it is Kooky Samban, and I got the general shape of the head right, and I even got the shape of the hair almost right. Obviously, you know that I've seen the show, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to conjure this. But clearly I've not seen the show for a very long time. Weirdly, I've remembered the legs almost correctly. Most other parts of it, though, are diabolical. And finally, or should I say Aang finally, we've had a suggestion for Aang from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Now, I'm actually watching this show myself for the first time, so it's kind of fresh in the memory. Let's start with some very rough lines just to kind of get us into this. Now, obviously, the blue arrow is a big part of him. I would be remiss to miss it. This style is a little bit. This isn't Nickelodeon. I've just remembered this is Nickelodeon. This is from Nickelodeon. Who suggested this? This is a Nickelodeon show, but I've started, so I might as well finish it. This is like a bonus. This is the bonus. Should have stopped at the head. All right, I'll clean up the lines. Okay, so there's what I remember Aang to look like. Like I said, I have been watching this show currently, so it is kind of fresh in my mind, but this is what I remember. This is what I could slap up. Let's have a look. Okay, all right, yeah. So how did I miss the nose? How did I miss the nose? I've been drawing great big noses all day, and I've forgotten Aang's nose. Look, I gave it my best shot, and that's sometimes all you can. That's all you can do sometimes, you know. Sometimes you give it your all, and that's all you got, you know. And so, what have we learned here today? Well, I haven't learned anything that I didn't already know, which is that I can't draw things from memory. I can remember characters so vividly in my mind, but when it comes to trying to transfer that onto paper or digital paper, I can recollect minor details or general color schemes. But when it comes to replicating a character from memory, it can't be done. At least not in my brain. Well, I certainly had a good time, so I hope you did too. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe if you happen to be new around here. And also hit that notification bell so you get updates of when I upload a video. Also, be sure to check out my Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch, and also my Patreon or my online shop if you want to support me in other ways. But for now, I'm gonna get out of here and go watch some cartoons. Like I said, I'm watching The Last Airbender right now for the first time, and I did not mean to sleep on this show, I swear. All right, see you in the next one. Bye.